At Partners for Change Ethiopia, we are working with our partner agency in Ethiopia, JeCCDO, to enable and empower people in areas worst affected by conflict and other disasters to rebuild their communities and build better lives.
Partners for Change Ethiopia and JeCCDO, working in partnership with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
Many of us became aware of Ethiopia during the war and famine of the Live Aid period in 1984-5. Since then, there have been huge changes for the better. There's been economic growth and development of industry and IT. But there's also a darker side. 2 years of extreme war devastated the northern region of Tigray, and ethnic violence has spread to other areas. There have been both floods and droughts in different regions, leading to food shortages and famine. And underlying this is an annual rate of inflation of around 30%. This gives huge suffering, especially for the poorest, and communities face big challenges. JeCCDO is working in these areas with a carefully thought out programme. First, we provide emergency support. Food, medicine, sometimes water. But this is only the beginning. Mulugeta Gebru, the Chief Executive of JeCCDO in Ethiopia, explains more.
Often, children have not been able to go to school. As schools reopen, we have worked out a very effective way to bring children back into education. It is through breakfast club. The head teacher identifies the poorest children. Sometimes children faint during lessons from lack of food. We give them a good meal at the start of the day and educational materials. Then work with their families to set up a business to give them an income and lasting solution. After a year or less, the families no longer need the breakfast club. Women as well as children are the worst affected, and they are key people in rebuilding community. The women look after the home, care for children. Since their business and jobs are often destroyed by looting or poverty, we use our self-help group model to help them save money, restore looted business, and start new ones. They support each other. It is hard work starting again from nothing, but they are amazingly determined and resilient.
Conflict has to be resolved. After violence, we set up peace forums. Here, people of different ethnic groups meet together and learn about conflict resolution. Often they discover that it is people from outside the community who provoke conflict. They learn to recognize this and avoid troublemakers.
Many people are displaced and forced out of their homes. We work with them in camps and settlement for IDPs or internally displaced persons. We provide psychosocial support. We help to set up new communities and make sure they have good relations with the host community. Slowly, we rebuild broken lives and build sustainable communities. We call this social change making. Thank you. I hope you support us.